Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. We're gonna do a speed test run on the E-FLITE VIPER 90mm. All right. Got the KM model afterburner in her. Timer set for 4 minutes. Get her turned around here. All right, going into the wind, really don't need flaps right now, so here we go.
Gear up.
Full speed, we're going to take it up. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Gear down.
Make sure my gear is down.
Landing flaps.
Yeah,
Time
okay.
remaining 3 minutes.
It looks good.
Flaps up. Landing flaps. Braking. Brakes off.
Definitely don't need brakes landing in the grass. All right.
Flaps up.
Let's get turned around here. We'll stop and see what our speed rating was. Go up again. Run a 6,000 RC Hackers. All right, we got her up to 394 feet. We're going 123 miles an hour. So, all right, so we're gonna start her again. Oh,
Braking.
you get turn around here.
Brakes off.
All right. Let's see if we can't beat that speed. All right, here we go.
Gear up.
See that KM afterburner as she goes, KM model's afterburner as she goes by. All right. All right, we're going to take her up. Flip her. That's full speed right there.
Gear down. Landing flaps. Time remaining 2 minutes.
Make sure my flaps are all down. Everything looks good. We're going to drive by. Just come by slow and low. Everything down just so you can see it. We'll leave everything down. Need just a touch of left aileron. Alright, I'm awfully high. She'll slow right down for you.
Braking.
That was really bad to me. Flared too soon. Flared too soon.
Off.
Luckily, she's very forgiving. All right, we're going to take off from down here.
Gear up.
That's with into the wind. Okay. All right, now full speed with the wind. Take it up. Flip it.
Time remaining 1 minute. Gear down. Braking. Brakes off.
All right. This time we're going to land. Get our speed reading. No flaps this time because we got a little bit of a headwind now. Really don't need them. Well, hold on. Guess I do need my flaps.
Landing flaps. 30 seconds.
Keep her level, keeping her level, keep my wings up. Well, if you get her too low, too slow right before you touch down, she'll drop a wing. Luckily that gear is very tough. All right.
Prop secure.
Before I do the speed reading, I've only got 22 seconds, so I'm not taking her up again on a 4 minutes timer. I can land better than that. I've landed this thing like a buttery dream before, but all right, they go down, or they go up. They go down. They feel good and solid. When I grab them, I'm also looking at the base and see if I see movement in the base, and I really don't. So I think we're okay. I think I just got very fortunate there. All right. All right, that time we weren't as good. 113 mile an hour and 361 feet. So what was 123 was our fast before? Okay, you're going to want to turn your GPS off. Otherwise it keeps looking for signal and drains the battery on the GPS. Let's go over the plane. My rates on everything for as regular control surface are 100% throws on the aileron and the elevator with 30% expo. On the rudder, I got 125% with 30% expo. All right, my flap settings, let me just tell them to you. With flaps all the way up is a positive 100% on spectrum, nothing elevator mix. With takeoff flaps, it's 0% with a negative 3%. This is by the book, by the way. And then landing flaps are negative 100 with a negative 5% flap to elevator mix. Okay, the book specifically says, I don't remember the numbers on the CG, but I have it marked. And what I did was I cut myself out 2 little Velcro patches. It specifically says, and they're right in front of the wheel well. You can see them black patches there. They're right in front of the wheel well. The instructions say check it with the gear down, okay? And pretty much a little bit slightly nose heavy, but not bad. So that's fine. Let me show you where I've got everything. I'm running, there's where I've got the GPS underneath the canopy, Velcroed in. I'm running a 6000 RC Hackers 6S with a 100C discharge right there all the way against that front bulkhead. Could have probably gone back about 1/4 inch, maybe a 1/2 inch, and gotten rid of that little bit, slightly bit of nose heavy. Run right back, I've got the KM model afterburner. Now, this is weird because this has thrust reverse. It's a smart AM and ESC. A lot of people are having a problem with the KM model afterburner. I'm going to tell you something, and I am not telling you to do this with your Viper or any of your E-FLITE planes that have smart ESC and thrust reversing. But the way I have this wired, and it works, my throttle cable, okay, is plugged into the bind port, all right, and my KM model afterburner is plugged into the throttle port. I have no explanation as to why it works, but I have flown this Viper, I don't know, 7 or 8 times, had zero problem, and that's how I have it wired. I have no explanation as to why it works, why the bind port works as a throttle, but it does. I've had zero problems. So do that on, maybe mine's a fluke. I don't understand it, but it works. So be that as it may, like I said, but that's how I got my KM model afterburner to work. A little bright right now, so you can't really see it. Check the battery. Well, this isn't a smart battery, but it's a smart ESC. It may tell me on this. No, it doesn't. All right, so let me get my checker. My Velcro wore off on the back of my transmitter, so I'm gonna have to take the battery out. These mundane things where I'm taking the battery out and stuff like that, I'll edit that out of the video. And then if I edit it out, you're not going to hear me even say that, so go figure. All right. All right. All right. Flew for the full, just 22 seconds shy of 4 minutes. I have 26% left, which is a perfect storage rate, and that is the RC Hacker, so you can see it. That is the RC Hackers 100C Discharge 6S, okay? I'll put a link in the description of the video. However, also with the afterburner in the plane. However, they're hit and miss on being in stock, but I'll give you the link and you can check it if you want. That's a good battery. I've got maybe like 10 flights on this one, and I've got zero problems with it. Well, I mean, 10 flights isn't much of a track record, but still 10 flights are 10 flights. That is the E-FLITE VIPER. My pros on the Viper, this is going to be in the way of a review, sunny day review. And my pros is that she flies amazing. She's very stable, very locked in. The cons obviously are the price right now. She's on sale for $100 off. I want to say it's their spring sale that Horizon Hobby does. I'm not affiliate in any way. But my pros, she flies great. She looks great. My cons is if you're flying a jet, you definitely got to understand how to fly a Viper. This is not a high alpha. This is a bring her in level plane, and with an ever so slight flare right before you touch down and a longer rollout. That's why they got the thrust reverse. The other things is the wing tips. These winglets are very, very weak. There's not much structure holding them on, and that's where your lights are. And I wish it had a front landing light. Other than that, those are all, you know, you just be careful with your wingtips, and the price are my only drawbacks. Other than that, she's a great flying plane, and if you don't have a problem with the price, you won't regret getting her. You're going to love her. You're absolutely going to love this jet. Y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then E-FLITE Vipers. Bye-bye.